Show the Artist in You, Comenius project representing collaborative partnerships between students from EES Benjahan, Spain, Kocaeli Bahçeşehir College, Turkey, Herzog Ernst Gymnasium from Wiltzen, Germany, Spiru Haret from Bucharest, Romania, and Zespół Szkół Licealno-Gimnazjalnych in Rataje, Poland. The main purpose of the project was to improve students' creative activity. Awakening artistic sensibility stimulates cognition and influences personality development of youth. Every partner school chose one or two outstanding artists from their country who work in different artistic disciplines. Those who were selected were a Spanish painter Pedro Cano, a Polish painter Małgorzata Dobrzyniecka-Kojder, a German painter Georg Lipinski, and a Turkish painter Selma Tanner. There were also chosen a Spanish writer Jeronimo Tristante, a Polish poet Gita Rataje, a Romanian singer Leo Iorga, and a Romanian sculptor Mircea Roman. During the first year of the project, its participants learned about their national artists, while next year the artists from each partner country were introduced to the rest of the students. During the two-year project, students were working on various tasks at partner schools. There were also prepared videos presenting the schools and places where the project participants live. Using computer devices and social networks, students exchanged experience and developed personal relationships with other participants. Between the meetings, students tried to use newly learned art techniques and took part in various competitions. For instance, common logo designing contest. Turkish logo design was chosen as a winning out of the best logos designs proposed by students from partner schools. In addition, Christmas and New Year cards contest was organized. All participants learned about Christmas customs and worked on a dictionary of art terms. Spanish teenagers participated in an interesting workshop together with the writer Jeronimo Tristante, and also in a painting workshop at Pedro Cano Foundation. Turkish teenagers explored the secrets of Ebru, the art of water marbling painting, which means creating paintings on the surface of water. Romanians learned about Leo Iorga's music work and attended workshops with the sculptor Mircea Roman. Polish teenagers went deeper into painting at a plein-air workshop coordinated by Professor Małgorzata Dobrzyniecka-Kojder. They also studied writing of Gita Rataje. German teenagers then created some interesting collages in painting with the help of the painter Georg Lipinski. Every school prepared Comenius Corner, where reports from the meetings and information about the artists cooperating with the project's participants were gathered. What was empowering was working on so-called biological wallpapers. Inspired by the local artists and their works, the students were searching for artistic expressions in various art forms. Romania has created an origami tree, so-called Tree of Life. Poland, a Christmas installation. Also eye-catching were the installations of Spain, Germany and Turkey. Nature has become an art tool, which interprets the world in the way Comenius participants perceive it. During the meeting in Turkey, the project coordinators arranged a detailed meeting schedule. teachers became familiar with Turkish educational system and participated in a water marbling workshop. We were amazed by the artistic works of Turkish students. Moreover, their vocal skills and the mastery of the dance inspired our admiration. Turkish culture was still present during our visit to Istanbul. We admired its greatness and diversity while cruising the Straits of Bosphorus. With respect, we were observing Hagia Sophia Basilica, the Blue Mosque, the Topkapi Palace, and Dolmabahce Palace. Thoughtfully, we were listening to singing muezzins, heard from minarets at a great distance. At the first project participants meeting, Romanian school Spiro Heret presented different forms of artistic activities. Regional dances and songs, artistic dances, and youth's contemporary music. We realize how universal the language of music is by observing spontaneous reactions of the participants to not only the youth's music, but also to the regional music. At international artistic workshops, students made new friends and became familiar with different forms of artistic activities. In the meantime, we were working on a dictionary of art terms and the results of evaluation questionnaires. To get closer to the regional culture, we visited Gheorghe Enescu Museum and the center of Bucharest, where the royal palace is situated. What will remain in our memory is a wonderful trip to Transylvania, the famous palace castle near Sinaia, and Bran Castle of Vlad the Impaler, known better as Dracula. This convinced us one more time that mutual relationships and social contacts are the most effective way to break stereotypes about countries and nations. The second meeting was held in Spain, in the picturesque region of Murcia at Benjahan Artistic School. We were impressed by how effective was Spanish school collaboration with local cultural institutions, the Murcia Superior Conservatory of Music and Pedro Cano Foundation. Together with local residents, we rewarded with Rataje, showed the artisan youth performance, a combination of flamenco dance with Tell Me Your Name musical. Students attended a meeting with the writer Jeronimo Tristante and art workshops at the foundation of the painter Pedro Cano. We learned about culture of the region by admiring the historic old town of Murcia, Plaza Cardenal, and the Cathedral Church of Saint Mary. We took a journey to historical Cartagena. We visited the Roman Theatre and Augustine, situated in the city center. We were also browsing the National Underwater Archaeology Museum collections with great interest. During the meeting in Poland, students worked in international groups and learned about various art techniques. From classical collage and painting through painting on canvas to painting on porcelain, because Chodzisz is famous for porcelain production. A dance workshop during which students presented national traditional dances and learned from their peers turned out to be an interesting form of integration and entertainment. To promote some results of the projects, 2 meetings with Chodzisz residents were organized. Cut Out the Time painting exhibition by the German painter Georg Lipinski, together with youth's artistic works, were a time travel through world history and a review of art techniques preferably used by young artists. At the end of the meeting in Poland, a concert musical journey across Europe was organized. A theatre play inspired by works of Jeronimo Tristante was shown, and students' vocal and musical skills were presented. To learn more about culture of the region, we visited Porta Poznania Interactive Museum of Ostrów Tumski in Poznań and Shopping, Art and Business Center Stary Browar in Poznań. Students' artistic adventure was finalized at the meeting in Welzen, a town in Germany. During the meeting, Comenius participants attended art workshops. European market exhibition was prepared collectively. It was visited by students, teachers and residents of Welzen invited to attend. Empowering was working on a European monument. The stars falling from the flag of Europe onto the ground of Europe built some solid fundamentals of collaboration with countries participating in the International Partnership Project. A beautiful art reference to the main idea of the project. Language of art seems to be a universal language integrating European diversity. The meeting in Welzen was also an example of local, national and educational authorities paying attention to promoting international collaboration between schools. Comenius participants had an opportunity to visit the famous Welzen railway station, which style refers to organic creative works of Gaudi. We also took a trip to charming Lüneburg. We realized that not only Herzog Gymnasium, but the whole region is saturated with the spirit of art. Artists involved in the project present diversity in art. Similarly, diverse is our partnership, consisting of countries from the East, West, South and North of Europe. Project participants have become aware of Europe's cultural diversity. Besides the development of their linguistic competence, they have learned how to use the most difficult language of communication, language of art and culture. The journey through artistic schools of Europe is now an inspiration for students and teachers. Teachers have improved the work, and students have acquired skills and learned respect for European culture. Discovering and subsequently developing artistic talents increased students' motivation for self-development and self-improvement. New friendships will last, and young Europeans, the project participants, with their artistic souls holding their heads up, will benefit from opportunities offered by United Europe.